Alright, welcome back to an episode of Clash of the Castle. This little bit's pre-recorded, but let's remind you what we got in store for you here still tonight. Women's World Championship match, Maxxine, Dupri, Io Sky. Also, Cody Rhodes take on Tommaso, Ciampa, one-on-one. Also got Women's World WWE Women's Championship match between Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton. Also have the World Tag Team Championship match between the Creed's Big E and a partner of his choosing. We also have the United States title match, Solo Scope versus Ilya Dragunov. And don't forget, the main event, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk for the World Championship. But right now, we have got Joe Hendry versus Jacob Fatu. I'll see you as soon as I can make it back to the thing, because like I said, this is pre-recorded.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Ciampa. And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 231 pounds, the World Champion, Joe Hendry.
Oh, well, my head's ringing, that's for sure. Oh, jeez. I don't know, I'm going to commentate the rest of this. I'm hoping it's just the adrenaline and the painkillers might sort things out in the meantime. Anyways, we saw Jacob Fatu come out here. I'm not sure if he's going to be too happy, especially Solo and The Rock, if I've just missed their thing, but medical went to check me out before I wanted to go back. Like I said, I did pre-record the little matchup screens for the beginning of this part, just in case. Unfortunately, I'm not your new IC champion. Unfortunately, that stays around the hands of Logan Paul. But at least I was able to get him alone, get some anger out on him. Doesn't mean I like him. But, you know, I guess maybe I respect him a little bit more as a competitor now. But, not by much. Anyways, Joe Hendry's out here. TNA World Champion taking on Jacob Fatu. Of course, Joe Hendry's home country of Scotland. Oof, and he's looking to get a huge win here tonight. And a huge win it would be. Jacob Fatu is undefeated. Fit in WWE here. Only technicalities are double counts out that he was involved in when he was brawling with Kevin Owens in a tag team match that also included Solo Sikoa and Ilya Dragunov on the road to the previous pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was the go home. Anyways, Jacob Fatu, Joe Hendry out here. Jeez, let's go. Oof. As Joe Hendry was gifted a match here at Clash of the Castle because it's in Scotland by WWE after he was a surprise entrance into the King of the Ring. So that's why he's here. And well, he got a dealer's choice. Who does he want? And Joe Hendry said he wanted Jacob Fatu because Jacob Fatu attacked Joe Hendry after Hendry's match. And I believe he did it, but after Hendry won his first round of the King of the Ring, and then attacked. And then, yeah, he got attacked, I'm pretty sure, by Jacob Fatu after Joe Hendry's match, after he beat Pete Dunne. And then Jacob Fatu also attacked Joe Hendry after the match that they had in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament, as Jacob Fatu just sent Joe Hendry. Jeez, running out of breath. But yeah, so Joe Hendry wants some revenge, and that's exactly what he's getting, as he's just dodged Jacob Fatu there. Oof, of course, Kevin Owens came out for the save on that second encounter, and we left Kevin Owens and Jacob Fatu in a hell of a one-on-one match, including the ring. Gee, Jacob Fatu just kicking out before one. Oh, and a super kick right down. But Jacob Fatu walked away with the win. Gee, Jacob Fatu has been very destructive so far this season. Oh wait, I've just said he's undefeated. That's a lie. He's not. He's not undefeated. He's not undefeated because of Kevin Owens. He took on Cody Rhodes in their semi-final of the King of the Ring tournament. And what does Kevin Owens do? Well, the referee's checking on down to Cody Rhodes. He stunners Jacob Fatu, who's already been crossroads at one point, and probably a Cody cutter or two. Maybe pedigree, I don't even know. And then Cody finishes the job with a trinity of crossroads. That's what it takes to put down Jacob Fatu. All that, and there was other stuff too, but Jacob Fatu was controlling that matchup, especially at that point in time. He goes to the cover, does Fatu. On Fatu does Joe Hendry. I believe he also, Jacob Fatu also delivered an avalanche Samoan drop to Cody Rhodes. I believe that's what the ref was checking on Cody Rhodes for. So he kind of did that to himself a little bit, which we know he loves to. We know how much he loves to like bounce off the ropes, and you know his landings aren't always the best, so he probably does some damage to himself too. But just want to get the point across how difficult it is to knock off Jacob Fatu. And Joe Hendry, I don't believe he's looking to cheat tonight. He's not looking for a Kevin Owens stunner to Jacob Fatu on the outside. Jacob Fatu, I told you I'd like him to throw caution to the wind. And again, but Hendry rolls out of harm's way, though I think that might have been more instinctual than it was actually planned. Jeez! Oh, maybe playing possum there. Was Joe Hendry? Fatu's landed hard. And now fighting near the crowd here. Jeez, oof. Going mental for Joe Hendry. And Joe's taking it all in. I mean, I would too, but I don't know if that's a smart idea. When you're taking on Jacob Fatu, but he's still getting that discus clothesline nonetheless, but you just got to stay on him. It's not going to be easy to take on Jacob Fatu. Like I said, it's not easy to win. You got to just take every chance you can get to just stay on him. You can't waste any chance. Oh, jeez. Didn't quite do enough with that kick there. Or that punch. Oh, no. Fatu once more. Fatu once more. Jeez. Okay. Oof. These two men going to trade blows now. Jeez. Oof. I'm getting flashbacks a little bit. I remember getting punched by Logan. Rather not remember that. Jeez. Oh, getting right into my, not into my throat, Joe Hendry's throat. Jeez. I said, hopefully the commentary team did an okay job. Like I said, they had to use 3 people to replace me. Jeez. Swanton by Jacob Fatu. That's how valuable your boy is. Jeez. Oof. Jacob Fatu getting that springboard leg drop. Like I told you, throwing caution to the wind, just liking to risk everything and probably not landing properly on some of these. Jeez. He barely even hit Hendry there. He kind of just bounced off. Jeez. Well, like I said, not for the weak, not easy at all to take on Joe Hendry. Sorry, to take on Jacob Fatu. I mean, you could say the same about Joe Hendry, to be fair. TNA World Champion, but we're talking about Jacob Fatu here. I mean, a question: if Jacob Fatu does beat Joe Hendry, will he be any interest at all in going after that TNA World Championship? I don't think Jacob cares, to be honest. But I don't know. I think maybe The Rock and Solo might appreciate that TNA World Championship at some point. But I guess we'll have to see how things go. Jeez, Jacob Fatu, what a headbutt there. Jeez, and he's not stopping there. Jeez. And now just looking to lay in even more headbutts for this. More concurrent, or at least less time in between each breather for Joe Hendry. His head's starting to ring. That's no normal headbutt. That is a Samoan headbutt. And many of them, Joe Hendry's not going to be doing any good. Jeez, and knee wrapped up that. That's Samoan splash. Jeez. 1, 2. Kick out there by Joe Hendry. He's Fatu. Maybe getting a tad frustrated now. Wanted to put Joe Hendry down. Jeez, getting another one on Joe Hendry. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Oof. Oh, and Joe Hendry just nudged himself out of the way a little bit, but not quite enough to get away from Jacob Fatu. He's still feeling the effects after everything. And Jacob Fatu's well annoyed that he's just been dodged by that and just taking it all out on Joe Hendry. Jeez. Oof, and a sent on there. Right, so Joe Hendry's out. Like, there wasn't too much other than that plan to after King and Queen ring between these lot. I mean, Joe Hendry helped some brawling situation that happened on the last SmackDown that Joe Hendry and Jacob Fatu were involved in. So were the Tongans and Solo, if I'm not mistaken, along with Ilya and Chase U. We saw Chase U lose to the Bloodline earlier on tonight. Of course, this is the second of 4 Bloodline matches here tonight. Tongans, jeez, put for powerbomb. I mentioned Kevin Owens earlier. Jeez, Joe Hendry goes to cover 1, 2, kick out there by Fatu, sorry. Jeez, I'm getting these names wrong today, aren't I? Jeez, I told you my head's ringing. I'm not the same. Jeez, and everything hurts. But nonetheless, Joe Hendry going after Jacob Fatu. Like I said, second of 4 Bloodline matches. The Tongans won their match against Chase U, retained the WWE Tag Team Championships. We got the WWE Championship. Sorry, so just a regular match here between Jacob Fatu and Joe Hendry. Then there'll be the WWE Women's Championship match between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. And then Solo Sikoa will be taking on Ilya Dragunov, the rematch for the United States title. Jeez, as Joe Hendry gets that neck breaker right on Fatu. Jeez, as Fatu now just picking himself up into that bottom corner for Joe Hendry to get that knee strike right to the face and the elbow. Now looking to just stretch that arm of Jacob Fatu. Jeez, rolling over now. And looking to maybe look at a submission here. Yeah, I was about to say Jacob's foot is looking quite close to the rope there. Guess the referee agreed with me there. Jeez, getting a double axe handle. Joe Hendry's keeping this alive right now, but look at his face. He's all busted open and even noticed that probably from all those headbutts he received earlier. Jeez, there were some absolutely nasty ones, but jeez, Joe Hendry's still fighting, feeding off the crowd here in Glasgow. Maybe just giving the advantage that Joe Hendry just might need to take out Jacob Fatu. He might not be able to do it anywhere, but if he's going to be able to do it anywhere, it'll be here in Scotland, jeez, and right into the apron. Jeez, see Jacob Fatu's head, but you see Joe Hendry too. Look at what this match has taken out of him. I mean, he's getting up first, but jeez, he was the one that delivered the move. So you'd hope he would be the one getting up first, you know what I mean? Anyways, Joe Hendry gets himself back into the ring. Stalking Jacob Fatu now. Oh, looking to hit the standing ovation. I'll tell you what, he'll get a standing ovation if he can pin Jacob Fatu right here. 1, 2. Oh, Fatu kicks out. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Joe Hendry now. Looking for the suplex. He's trying to stay on Jacob Fatu. This is exactly what he needs to do. He can't be stressed about the fact that Jacob Fatu just kicked out of Joe Hendry's best. He's just got to focus about staying on Jacob Fatu and just wearing him down further. It's easier said than done, I know, but jeez. And very much being out there, I know that it's easy to say that sitting here, but jeez. Joe Hendry now sending Fatu into the corner. Picking him up onto the top rope there. And Joe Hendry now looking for something big here. Like I said, he's staying on Fatu, and this is one way to keep the offense up high. Look for the superplex. Jeez. But yet again, you can see Joe Hendry is taking him longer to get back up to his feet. He's feeling the effects. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Fatu. Jeez. Joe, you just got to stay on him, man. Oh, Jacob Fatu. Jeez. Oh, clearly Joe Hendry not fast enough, or I don't know, but Jacob Fatu now going back to work, just hammering his head against the face of Joe Hendry. Oh, and just crunching him back down. Jeez. Fatu now just going to work on the back of Joe Hendry. Down the headbutt. Jeez. And more. Just trying to bust open Joe Hendry further, and look, that's how bad the bleeding's got. It's starting to bleed out onto the mat here. We're going to have to get that cleaned. Jeez. Or replaced, I think. I don't know. I don't know much how the ring gets set up, but nonetheless, Fatu just headbutt after headbutt there. Jeez. Oh, this isn't going to help Hendry at all. Geez, you see the way Fatu just slides on that. I told you he doesn't land perfectly on all of them, but nonetheless, on Fatu now. Jeez, making sure he can land on the right part of Joe Hendry, but somehow Joe Hendry's fighting. Somehow pulling himself up into the corner. Oh, right to the midsection. Oh, Jacob Fatu now. Oh, geez, he's getting himself powered up, but Joe Hendry is up to his feet. Jeez. Oh, I don't know quite what Jacob Fatu was doing there. But whatever it was, Joe Hendry has capitalised. Up to the top. Oh, a splash to the outside. Joe Hendry. Jeez. Jacob Fatu took too long and Joe Hendry is capitalising. Exactly what I said Joe Hendry should not do to Jacob Fatu, and that's to give him time. And that's exactly what Jacob Fatu shouldn't have done to Joe Hendry either. Joe Hendry waiting for Jacob Fatu to get up. And I'll pick it up, Fatu. Jeez, then now, dropping him right on the knee. Right on the gut, buster and an elbow, but not quite get there. Gets it that time. Fatu, he's picking himself up to the corner, the same corner that Hendry was in. Jeez. Oh, Hendry's going back up to pick up Jacob Fatu from the top again, but no, Fatu's not having any of it. Jeez. Now just unleashing those shots, and Jeez right to the throw and the senton right on the ribs there. Jeez. They're trying to break him at that point. Oh, and now Fatu, jeez. Oh, don't think he quite got all of it, but jeez, like I told you, throws caution to the wind. Jeez, I think it's more of a leg drop, almost like a Kofi Kingston boom drop almost. Because we're going to see him defend his titles, and I think he's going to do it with a Potter is choosing, jeez, Jacob Fatu. Jeez, can he make it to the bloodline? I don't know. I don't even know when he's going to even attempt to pin or submit Joe Hendry anymore. Jeez, just going to work with all these sentons right to Joe Hendry. Jeez, look at the blood everywhere. It's on the chest of Joe Hendry now as well. Jeez, his face is covered. And now Jacob Fatu. Oh, Joe Hendry getting up. Oh, jeez. Right to the back of Joe Hendry. 1, 2. Oh! Hendry kicks out. But I don't believe it. Joe Hendry is feeding off the Scotland crowd. I told you, if there's anywhere he could do it, it is here in Scotland. Jeez, with this massive raucous crowd. He's possibly one of the biggest matches of Hendry's career. He is not going to go quietly into that good night as Fatu. He's looking to just deliver more and more headbutts. Jeez. Oof. There's Jacob Fatu just going back to work again. All these headbutts. Jeez. Just looking to make a crime scene of the ring right now. And it's now Fatu. Another moonsault. Oh, he doesn't seem done here. Going for another. Oh, right to Hendry. Jeez, 2 right to the midsection and back to the back. That's surely it. 2, 3, and it is. Jacob Fatu, your winner here tonight. Jeez. As a Joe Hendry, he tried. He fought. But was not enough to keep Jacob Fatu down. I think it was a stronger showing than what he did in the King of the Ring tournament. Like I said, that Glasgow Scottish crowd behind him. But just was not enough to take down Jacob Fatu. Like I said, what it took to keep Jacob Fatu down last time, it's going to take something mighty, like some incredible specimen of a human being to do it by themselves. I don't know who that could be. I mean, Ilya Dragunov comes to mind first. I felt like the run he's been on. But we'll see if Solo can take him off that run here tonight. I don't know. I mean, we saw Jacob Fatu attack Ilya Dragunov earlier in the night as well. And along with Tomatonga, and Jacob Fatu did take a bit of damage, I think, from that, but clearly not enough to benefit Joe Hendry that bit much more to get the win. But nonetheless, like I said, maybe Ilya could stand up to Fatu, I don't know. It's hard to say, though Kevin Owens nearly beat Ilya, and Owens wasn't successful at Fatu, so I don't know. Arguably, Owens would have beaten Ilya if it wasn't for Fatu and Solo, so it's one of those things, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Ilya can do it. Maybe he couldn't. I don't know. Question for another time, I guess. Hold on a minute. Jeez, we're supposed to be seeing a victory scene with the ring announcement. Fatu! Looking to send a message here. I guess, I don't know. Jeez, Fatu right to the leg of Joe Hendry there. Not quite getting all of it. I don't quite know what that plan was there, but nonetheless, Jacob Fatu. Oh, jeez. Heading up to that top rope now is Jacob Fatu. Looking for a Samoan splash. Jeez, another one. Oh, and now looking for another moonsault. Jeez. And looking for another. Jeez. Jeez. Oof. I think Joe Hendry, I don't even know what's going on. Hold on a second. There's somebody getting deja vu. Kevin Owens looking to return to save Joe Hendry yet again. Jeez, it gets that tornado DDT on Jacob Fatu. Joey's stirring a little bit, probably for pure adrenaline from the crowd, but jeez. Both of them just going to work now on Jacob Fatu. I mean, I said two could probably take Fatu, but oh, Fatu's not having that. I think Owens is looking for the stunner. Jeez, gets that powerbomb on Jacob Fatu. Also did Jacob Fatu to Kevin Owens. And now Fatu going back after Joe Hendry. Owens has gone to the outside. I don't think we've seen Owens since this match with Fatu. When Fatu attacked Owens after the match. Jeez. There's Kevin Owens now. Looking for a frog splash. But oh, Jacob Fatu got out arms way. But Joe Hendry's back. And Fatu launched himself out. I don't know if Fatu's capable of taking on these lot 2-on-1. But clearly he's proven that he's going to do a good damn job at trying. Jeez, and a super kick right at Joe Hendry. Oh, super kick. No Owens gets out arms way. Jeez, oh, we get sack clothesline. Jeez. Where's the rest of the bloodline? Not I'm complaining. I don't know, maybe the Solo's warming up or one security or something. I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, just seems to be Joe and Owens taking on Fatu here. Jeez. And Joe Hendry, Kevin Owens decided that something needs to be done about Jacob Fatu, and they're looking to do it right here, right now in Glasgow. Jeez. Oof. Right to Jacob Fatu, but jeez, what a hell of a knee drop right to Joe Hendry. Sorry, Jacob Fatu, as Owens was getting that stomp to the leg. And jeez, both just teeing off on him at the same time. Jeez. And Fatu. Oh, jeez. Looking to neutralise Fatu, and I think they've done a damn good job of doing it. Jeez. Doof. No one just trapped him down for that. Jeez. Oh, Fatu, he's trying to fight back, but 2v1 is difficult even for Jacob Fatu. Jeez, and he has just had a match too. Owens is fresh pretty much, depending on how injured he is, but I think he's okay clearly. He's moving around pretty good, but Fatu gets off injury. Jeez, trying to get rid of Owens, but not successful. Jeez, like I said, the double team of offense. But Fatu, he's still finding a way to fight. There's Hendry, jeez. And Owens gets that. That was a straight shot. But Fatu's back up. Jeez. Tries to get round. I don't quite know what's going on there, but Fatu. Jeez. Oh, looking for the impaler. DDT on the outside. Jeez. Oh, Joe Hendry gets the cutter. Jeez. Stuns Fatu. Jeez, and now Joe Hendry looking for a standing ovation. Again. Oh, right into the apron and ring post, I think, as well. Jeez. Anyways, we can get them cleared up. We've got a Women's World Championship match to do. So, without further ado, I'll hand you over to the one and only Mike Rome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Well, thank you for that, Mike Rome. Jeez. All right, let's bring out the challenger, shall we? Jeez. Oof. I was going to say, I think I was surprised how many that this woman won that six-pack woman challenge or whatever to contend for this Women's World Championship. Maxxine Dupri was able to score the roll-up, if I'm not mistaken, on Zelina Vega and was able to get herself this opportunity here tonight. Even was like looking maybe possibly like she might be Oscar, at least very much get lucky at one point and get it. I don't know, but nonetheless, Io Sky felt a friend enough to break out that pin, to stop the pin and end up getting a disqualification. So technically, Maxxine Dupri does have a victory over Oscar now, even if it is by disqualification. But nonetheless, it proves, I don't know why there's on Otis and Tozawa there, but my point is, Maxxine Dupri has proven, looking to prove herself as a threat, and I think maybe Io Sky's taken it as one, even though at one point she was treating like it's not, but some would say that was just maybe a bit more facade, considering the fact that Maxxine Dupri has beat Io Sky this year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was the very end of last year. It was on the Build to Rumble when Maxxine Dupri took on Bayley for that Women's World Championship. now it's Io Sky's chance to defend that championship and get redemption for losing to last time, if I'm not mistaken. Because Maxxine Dupri surprised us again that time round that she on that spot. And then it was between Io and Dakota, and I believe she knocked off Io. But then Bayley caused disqualification just like Io did before Dakota could lose. Sorry. Which Io does seem to be following in the footsteps of her old mentor, her old role model, Bayley. Like I said, the same situation with Maxxine Dupri, like I said, with the breaking up and now having a women's world championship match with her. And also the whole Naomi fight was very similar to the way Io got to challenge for the women's world championship. It was the same way Naomi did. So, like I said, definitely some similarities. Bayley held that championship for a while. Does that mean Io Sky is going to hold that for a while too? And then maybe be betrayed by the one she's close to. I don't know. Anyways, of course, that is the championship they are fighting for. That women's world championship. Oof.
Introducing the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri. And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
Well, a little annoyingly, I feel like I kind of dropped all the lore pretty much. Other than maybe going into a little bit in detail before the match has even started. Anyways, Maxxine Dupri, Io Sky, seeing that Women's World Championship, referee holds it high. Of course, that's what they're fighting for, like I said. And like Matt Rome said probably a few times as well. I've said it a few times as well, so you know what they're fighting for. That's always good. Anyways, let's go. Io Sky, Maxxine Dupri. Of course, Io Sky does not have anybody at ringside. I'm sure the Kabuki Rise are still feeling the effects from the ladder match at the start of the night, which they were successful in retaining the Women's Championship as Maxxine Dupri. Oh, Io Sky. You just barely beat Maxxine, kicked out of that one. Like I said, it's a worrying game with roll up sometimes. But Io Sky, you're not taking it too kindly to the attempt there by Maxxine Dupri to get the quick victory there. Kind of don't blame her, to be honest. But geez, I don't think these kicks are necessary right to the midsection though. But I think everybody's going to be counting on Maxxine Dupri in this matchup. I don't think nobody's going to expect her to win, so it was going to be a huge shock if she does. But I don't think Io sees an even chance of happening as Akira Tozawa. Right, I mean, do they have relation? Not, I mean, relation is in like related. I mean, like friends or old friends or whatever. I don't know. Jeez, 1, 2, kick out. I say Tozawa can actually speak Japanese to her, I'm sure. So I might be able to distract her in a way that nobody else in the ring really can, except for maybe Oscar or Kairi or Julia. We haven't seen Julia in a while. I believe we last saw her in Elimination Chamber. Jeez. Oof. Oof. And Io Sky knocking down Maxxine Dupri. Jeez, no, Maxxine Dupri gets out of harm's way. Gets that drop kick. Like I said, the only thing I can really go into maybe more that I was thinking about was like Io about, like I said, mentioned about the whole Naomi and her situation and Bayley and her and Io situation. It was like similar to like Io, jeez, was cost Elimination Chamber spot pod as Io Sky goes to cover, expecting it to be over here. 1 kick out there. Bayley cost her, so Regal made Io. Oh geez, Io, she's not convinced that was it. She thinks it could be over. Nope, kick out there by 1. She gonna go for it again? Just gets alright. So yeah, like I said, Io not too happy with that, checking the referee, but jeez, Maxxine Dupri taking advantage. Jeez. And now neck breaker. It says, oh, I thought Maxxine was about to go to cover then, but like I said with the Io, she lost the Chim qualifier because Bayley cost her the Women's World Champion, so that they ended up making that match because they were feuding a little bit in the breakup and all that damage control anyways. And then the whole Naomi went through the entire tournament pretty much, and then was cost by Io at the last hurdle. They tried so Oscar could get to the final, and so Regal was like, I assumed that was going to happen, and so I reserved your Women's World Championship match for that situation to happen, and it so happened. So Naomi took on Io Sky. Of course, you could see Io Sky retained. Wasn't fair. Naomi could have won, and Io could have won on Raw. As Maxxine Dupri got that DDT. 1 kick out there by Io. But no, Io Sky did retain against Naomi. She also beat Bayley, so it ended differently, that's for sure. Jeez, gets that kick. That was more to the shoulder, I think. She was delivering plenty of those in that 6-pack challenge, that's for sure. One. Kick out there by Io. Oh, gee, tried for that drop kick. Io's not having any of it. Jeez, doof. Getting all these shots, doof. Jeez. Don't want to kick right to the knee. Done again. Looking to just take her head off. Then it stomps the leg. Jeez, I was going to say, maybe I was kind of half expecting maybe Io to take this match lightly, but I think maybe she was about to start off with. She seemed a little jovial when she was coming down to the ring, but she's getting that meteora. More saying the fact maybe after that quick roll up, she's realizing, oh, I remember how I lost last time. I need to take this seriously. Jeez. Now Io Sky gets that drop kicks in the midsection. I think maybe she's still might under be no, I'm sure I can figure it out. She might not still be she might still be underestimating Maxxine Dupri. There we go. Jeez. But not to the level she did when she first faced off against her. 1, 2, kick out. Or at least last season when she faced her. They faced before, I can't quite recall. But nonetheless, this is their, as far as I'm aware, this is their second outing against each other one-on-one. Jeez. Oof. Io Sky now. Jeez. The lock-up here. No. Jeez. Maxxine looking for the neck breaker. Maxxine Dupri just trying to keep down to the basics. Jeez. They're trained by Chad Gable, but Io Sky gets that shouting. Goes for the cover. The referee's back. 1, 2. Ooh, Maxxine kicks out. And Io up to the top. Io now. Jeez, gets that splash foot. She's going to go for the moonsault there. Guess not. I guess that's maybe she's expecting Maxxine to expect too. Kick out there by Maxxine. Io's getting a little frustrated now. And now looking for that split leg corkscrew moonsault. Mentioned Naomi. Jeez. 1, 2. Kick out. Jeez, I think Naomi used to do that. At least I think she's now more just moved to the regular split leg moonsault. I don't know. AJ gets to us all. I'm pretty sure AJ said he really struggles with that spiral tap now. I don't blame him. I don't think I could do it now anyways. Jesus, Maxxine Dupri catches the leg. Jeez. There's Maxxine now. I think looking to lock in a submission on Io Sky. Looking for that Boston Crab, that double leg. Right on Io Sky, right in the centre of the ring. This is perfect. Chad Gable, I'm sure, is very happy about this positioning. Is Io Sky, I think, maybe reaching out to the ref or something, I don't know. But like I said, centre of the ring. Io Sky's got been dead to rights, but Io just having to force to really grab the leg there to trip Maxxine down to break the hold. And kicking off Maxxine there. Jesus, Io now. Jeez, trying to go fast. But Maxxine Dupri saw it coming. I don't know anymore. Maxxine gives that leg. Jeez, and now looking for the abdominal stretch. Maxxine Dupri, yeah, again looking at the submission on Io Sky. Jeez. Absolutely wrenching. Jeez. Io gets that. Head scissor. Wheelbarrow. No, that's wheelbarrow. Victory roll. Sorry, I'm the double foot stomp. Wheelbarrow really if we're doing the other way around. I don't know. Either way, Io Sky going back to work on Maxxine Dupri. Jeez, what's Chad Gable doing, man? Jeez. I mean, usually those that against Io Sky, so Io Sky's using them, so I guess maybe he feels a bit justified, I guess. And Io Sky not happy about it at all. Not happy at all about the Chad Gable basically using her own medicine against her. Jesus, Maxxine Dupri is giving her a chance to get back up to her feet. There's Maxxine Dupri waiting for Io Sky to turn around. Jeez, Io's finally got their full attention now. Maxxine, jeez, tries to dodge her, didn't quite, but I don't know what's going on. Jeez, there we go, Io gets that kick. Oh, jeez, Maxxine saw that one coming. Jeez, gets that drop kick. That must have hurt Io's hand. Jeez, and she's holding him getting out still. Jeez, there's now Maxxine. I think maybe she's gone for an arm in, other head, but nonetheless, especially that right arm, the one that's shouting, did Io looked like she hurt badly after that. I don't know, but nonetheless, jeez. Io just having to roll out, jeez. Maxxine now. Oh, fisherman suplex. Keeps it locked in with the bridge. 1, 2. Kick out there by Io. There's Maxxine now. Jeez. Looking to lock in this double leg crab again, jeez. The full crab. Right, Io Sky a little close to the ropes here, but Io, the more wear and tear, jeez. But Io, jeez, realising maybe it's best to go for this earlier. rather than later, I don't know. But geez, yeah, again kicking Maxxine Dupri off. Geez, Maxxine's showing out right now. But geez, gets that forearm. Off the ropes. Oh, he has gone flying to the outside. And Maxxine now retreating after, well, going after Io Sky. Jeez, oh, Io. Jeez. Oh, it's sending her right into the table. And now looking to just smash her face into it. Jeez, I don't think Maxxine Dupri is expecting that. And jeez, the running Meteora right on the outside. Jeez, that's turned the tide quickly, hasn't it? Those few moves. There's now Io Sky. Gets Maxxine Dupri back into the ring. Oh, and now headed up to the top is Io Sky. Looking for that over the moonsault. Right to Maxxine Dupri. But alright, possibly 2, 3. Io Sky with the victory, jeez. Because Maxxine Dupri had that last chunk control there, and then goes to the outside. Did accidentally had to go after Io, and it gave Io time enough chance to recover and sends her right into that table. Something like that Maxxine Dupri would have done to Io, but I don't think Io cares. Jeez. And she's probably glad she wouldn't do that. Maxxine wouldn't do that to her. But yeah, ended up capitalising, like I said, to getting chucked into the announce table, getting smashed into the announce table, getting that meteor on the outside. Maxxine Dupri was a little rocked, I think, after that. And it gave Io the perfect chance to hit that over the moonsault right to Maxxine Dupri. So both the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky were successful here tonight in retaining said championship. I wonder how much it was in the mind of Io Sky that, you know, I don't know, Kabuki Warriors, we know that they're going to be taking on Bayley and somebody. We don't know who, and of course, Io and Bayley have plenty of history. I don't know if that's how much that's on her mind. How much it was on her mind before this match, during the match, and after the match. But nonetheless, Io Sky able to get the win here tonight over Maxxine Dupri. Able to redeem herself. That feels maybe a bit of a shot at Maxxine Dupri, but you get the point. Able to get that win back on Maxxine Dupri here tonight, here at Clash of the Castle, Scotland. Jeez, oof. As Io Sky has now got some troubling times ahead, because like I said, we're coming to Money in the Bank, and that's very dangerous for our Women's World Championship, that's for sure.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
I keep mentioning Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but we've still got some stuff to do here tonight, and that includes this next matchup. It is, of course, Cody Rhodes taking on Tommaso Ciampa 1-on-1. So let's do it, shall we? Oof. He's had some solid matches here tonight. Jeez, feels like we've got a lot of non-title matches. Is that really the case? I don't know, I just feel like we've had a lot. Not that I'm complaining. I enjoy matches when it's just not about other things than championship, but I'm not sure what this one's all about, but actually, I think I do. I think I have a solid guess at least.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
It's Tommaso Ciampa. I think, honestly, I think this man's become a bit more uncaged. Or whatever, since Johnny Gargano and him got split up on different brands because of the brand split. It's kind of left Tommaso Ciampa, I think, to maybe fall back into his psycho killer, Blackheart kind of ways. I think that's the way it seems to be going. Johnny Gargano seems to still be keeping that strong, but, you know, I feel like Candice LeRae's kind of had a similar effect. She seems to be more cunning. Is that the word you use? I don't know, but it seems like maybe Johnny Gargano was the angel on both their shoulders at this point. That's how it feels. You got the Blackheart Psycho Killer and the Poison Pixie on SmackDown. They've been separated from Johnny Gargano, who's on Raw, and it seems to have turned them both mad, or at least bring them back down to it or whatever. Clearly, Johnny Gargano is their angel on their shoulder or something. I don't know, but nonetheless. I mean, they both had pay-per-view matches now before Johnny Gargano. It's Tommaso Ciampa's first pay-per-view match of the season. Poison Pixie Candice LeRae had her last pay-per-view, taking on Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship, no less. wasn't successful there. But Tommaso Ciampa is not wrestling for a championship, but he is taking on the King of the Ring winner. So a high-profile match, to say the least. I mean, if he beats Cody Rhodes here tonight, one could argue if Cody Rhodes wins the WWE Universe Championship, then maybe Ciampa would be in line for said championship.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody Rhodes is out here. It's all black and gold, maybe kind of half repping the a king kind of look of the royalty of the gold, maybe, I don't know. Kind of also champion colours, I guess. I mean, some people might call it like the King of the Ring champion, which, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of calling it, but I've heard of it being called like that before. But nonetheless, like I say, I'm sure Cody Rhodes is going to treat it like a championship. Like I said, I mentioned, if Tommaso Ciampa beats Cody Rhodes tonight and Cody Rhodes wins that championship, maybe Ciampa's in line. But I feel like you could argue that point anyways. If Tommaso Ciampa wins here tonight, whether Cody Rhodes wins the SummerSlam match or not. I mean, Ciampa could wrestle for it early. Like I said, Money in the Bank pay-per-view just between this pay-per-view and SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes will be challenging for that WWE Universe Championship, currently around the waist of Finn Balor, who was successful early on tonight in the Battle of the Irish. But Balor's still going to make it to SummerSlam to be able to defend against Cody. Not I'm 100% sure he wants to, but you know, old Bullet Club boys there, that's for sure. But nonetheless, Tommaso Ciampa, Cody Rhodes looking to sell this 1-on-1. Jeez, let's go. No, I feel like I don't know. Stay down there. I feel like Tommaso Ciampa was on the cut a promo, but I honestly, it's evaded me. I remember Penta coming out, but geez, oof. I think that half the point is just like Blade Ample in a lot of ways, just sending a message, and there's certain people you choose to do it against. The King of the Ring winner is not a half bad choice, to say the least. And Cody Rhodes, nonetheless, someone would have said some of the face of the company was the world champion last year. When we had a bit of a reset, Cody Rhodes was the one to win that world championship. I mean, Cody Rhodes was more looking for that WWE championship as, geez, Ciampa just laying on all these elbows, geez. Ciampa just showing absolutely no remorse, and I'd expect nothing less from a man that's nicknamed the Blackheart Psycho Killer. I'm pretty sure they're two different names, but still, merging them together, the Blackheart Psycho Killer, you wouldn't expect anything less than no mercy, no remorse, no feeling, no emotion, just pure defeation. I felt like I fucked that up. But you know what I mean, as Cody Rhodes trying to get back into the, trying to feel the roar of the Glasgowian crowd. Jeez, gets that clothesline. It's Tommaso Ciampa there. As Cody Rhodes, jeez, drops a double axe handle right on the chest of Ciampa. Jeez. Oof. As Ciampa, oof, gets that over to the midsection. Like I said, Tommaso Ciampa took on a debuting Penta, because Penta wasn't too happy about Cody Rhodes being attacked and whatnot, and Penta wanted Ciampa to respect Ciampa more. Jeez, gets that drop kick. Ciampa took on Penta, won, and then they started an onslaught towards going to, I believe, start whacking Penta with a chair. Cody Rhodes luckily came out for the save. Jeez, gets a knee shot right to the face. So yeah, a little bit of a heater with this rivalry. Like I said, it hasn't just been too long, but we haven't needed anything too long. I mean, when you got a rivalry that needs settling, we hadn't got to wait a few weeks. It was just pay-per-view was right here. So it's a nice thing sometimes to have a short pay-per-view. We could sort out certain differences that maybe we might do on SmackDown and Raw on a pay-per-view, and I felt like it just elevates it sometimes. Jeez, oof. Makes it a little bigger than it would just be on a regular SmackDown. And I think this is bigger considering the fact that the King of the Ring winner is competing here tonight. And like I said, the proper return of Ciampa, the Blackheart Psycho Killer. Jeez. Oof. And you know, it's nice to give some screen time to some people that haven't got it, even if they're not necessarily the nicest people like Tommaso Ciampa. And Cody Rhodes is looking to get back onto a roll, because ever since he lost that World Championship back at SummerSlam after that Triple Threat match, that started off the show, if I'm not mistaken, and then cashed in by Braun Breaker. Cody Rhodes hasn't really done too much successful recently until winning King of the Ring So I think Cody Rhodes is looking to just try and keep the momentum. Jeez. Oh, gets that shot into the face. Stop Ciampa right in his tracks there. There's a Tommaso Ciampa. I think he's looking to climb the ranks too. Jeez. There's Ciampa. Oh, Cody. Jeez, no Ciampa. Sending Cody into the announce table there. Jeez. Realistically, I probably should do my research on Ciampa, but I hoped I'd remember, but clearly my head has just been rocked from that Logan Paul match a little too much. It's hard to remember everything right now, but I'll do my best. That's probably why I was messing up the names between Fatu and Joe Hendry at the start, and that's the part. But nonetheless, Tommaso Ciampa getting that armbar. Jeez, but Cody Rhodes makes it to the ropes. So Cody Rhodes was able to knock off John Cena at the last pay-per-view, no less. That Big E's doing, but to be fair, John Cena has yet to win a pay-per-view match, though he's not here tonight, seemingly. Not wrestling on the card. He's getting that clothesline. I mean, I hoped he was going to be wrestling in every pay-per-view, but I guess maybe he can't make it to this pay-per-view for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe his passport got cancelled or something, I don't know. Jeez, it would have been nice, though. But nonetheless, Cody Rhodes gets that moonsault. Right to Tommaso Ciampa there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2... Kick out there by Ciampa. I said neither of these two men are going to go down without a fight, that is for sure. Geez, dropping that knee right to the face. I can say, is Cody Rhodes' hand tape gold or yellow? I think it's yellow, innit? Yeah, it looks yellow to me. Just curious. Anyways, Cody Rhodes getting that. Oh, jeez, that was a nasty wrench by Cody. Jeez. Jeez, sometimes you get something to get a wrench in. It doesn't look that drastic. That was a drastic wrench and a half. Jeez, you can see it again there. Jeez. And jeez, now Ciampa. Snapmare and Cody out. There's Ciampa now. Wanting Cody to get back up to his feet here with something. Oh, gets that knee shot right to the face. And again. Tommaso Ciampa. Jeez, and a third. Just laying it into Cody Rhodes right now. Jeez. Oof, I'm sure Ciampa is looking to see some blood pour out from Cody Rhodes, and I think that shot might just do it. All those repeated shots. I think Cody Rhodes is busted open now after that. Jeez. Tommaso Ciampa taunting. I think that's exactly what he's saying. Jeez, or at least hinting at or whatever. I don't know. Nonetheless, Ciampa looking to now just deal with that open flesh wound and just look to expand it, make it bigger, make Cody Rhodes just pour with blood. I'm sure it's exactly what Tommaso Ciampa is looking to do here with Cody Rhodes. Jeez, just bouncing his face repeatedly off that turnbuckle. Oh, but Cody Rhodes, he's finding a way to fight back. He's looking to find a way to fight through the pain. Tommaso Ciampa is going to give it to him. These two men trading blows here now. Jeez. Oof, with a shot right to the chest. Oh, and a shot right to the face. Chop to the chest. Punch to the face. Chop. Punch. Oh, Ciampa counters. Jeez, Ciampa wants another attempt. Jeez, Cody gets it that time. Oh no, Ciampa's asking for more. Jeez, oh, we're going to give it to him. And now these two men go into war here. Right here, a clash. The gas are going for it. They're having a bit of a clash. A fist, and it looks like Tommaso Ciampa walks out on top. I don't think how much that question how much to do with who's hitting harder and who's got more energy. It's just more down to the mindset of Tommaso Ciampa winning that. I think it is that latter. I mean, maybe some of the other stuff has something to do with it too, but nonetheless, jeez, Tommaso Ciampa gets the knee shot right to the face. I'd definitely say walking into this match, Ciampa was at better health. Jeez, yeah, sure he had that match against Penta, but he did attack Cody Rhodes when Cody Rhodes had come to celebrate and talk about winning the King of the Ring. And of course, went through that tournament. Jesus, Ciampa gets that knee shot right to the face to Cody. Jeez, goes to the cover. 1, 2, kick out there by Cody. And I mean, also Cody going to do plenty of other events. He's much nicer to Tommaso Ciampa. Look at all the blood that's spewing on the floor now because of Cody Rhodes. Jeez, oh! Ciampa looked for a bionic elbow, but Cody Rhodes not having none of that, and that's finding right that's just fired him up. And he's going to get back into it with all these shots. Jeez. Oh, and Cody, I think he's looking to hit it. Oh, bionic elbow. Shout out Dusty Rhodes. And now Cody Rhodes. Wanting Ciampa to get up. Oh, looking for a Cody cutter. All right. To Tommaso Ciampa. There goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out of there by Tommaso Ciampa. Jeez. There's now Cody. Gets that knee shot right to the face. We're looking to go up to the top. What's he looking for here? For the moonsault! Right, Tommaso Ciampa goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there. Cody gets that knee. That stomp right to the head. Off Tommaso Ciampa. I think Cody feels like he's slowing down to me a little bit. Oh, as he's speeding up a little bit now, maybe he's realizing he's slowing down because I was going to say because all the blood dripping down from his head. Jeez, Cody Rhodes, maybe I am right. That's exactly what he saw. Cody, I wouldn't do this if I was you. I think he may be just trying to get the blood pumping through his body, but I don't know if that was a smart idea. Proven not to be. Jeez, gets a knee shot right to the face. Does Ciampa. Doof. Gets that clothesline. And they're just laying in on Cody Rhodes here. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Just all over the chest of Cody Rhodes right now. His head just going up and down, just bumping in. Jeez, the drop kick. And that elbow. Then again. Then a third, fourth. Oh, rough track. Jeez. Oh, I didn't even realise Tommaso Ciampa's busted open too. It proves the war these two men have been through. I didn't even realise. I didn't even know what from. Maybe the Cody cutter, maybe. Maybe the Cody cutter cut Ciampa. I don't know. Jeez, gets a knee shot again, does Ciampa. He's not quite the full knee smash that Ciampa can do. Like we saw him do earlier. But still, looking to do the damage. Jeez, and now another knee shot. And Ciampa now, oh, look at it, his own version of a cutter, I think. Psycho cutter right to Cody. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Cody. Of course, Cody very well acquainted with a man that what infamized? I don't know. Made the cutter famous. I feel like that's for sure. Of course, in Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, and with a voice in his head, I felt like that'd be an interesting dynamic. Randy Orton and Tommaso Ciampa. Maybe that's going to give Cody Rhodes a bit of a benefit tonight. Jeez, gets that bionic elbow. I mean, Cody Rhodes beat Randy Orton about a year ago now, back at Night of Champions. He knows what it took to beat Randy Orton, sorry. And he spent many time with him, so maybe that's giving him a little bit of an insight on how to deal with Ciampa. Is through knowing Randy Orton. I didn't even think about that. But jeez, that might just give Cody Rhodes enough of an advantage, enough to deal with Tommaso Ciampa here tonight, but it's not looking too good right now. Oh, bite my tongue, I guess. Oh, jeez. Right as soon as I said it, Cody Rhodes finally going to fight back. That's Cody now. Jeez, sending Ciampa into the corner. Jeez, picking him up. And now Cody looking for the avalanche. Hurricane Runner right to Ciampa. As he goes into the cover now on Ciampa. 1, 2. Kick out by Ciampa. Jeez, Cody Rhodes getting frustrated now. Can't say I blame him. It's not easy to put down Ciampa, but Cody's going to try. Oh, jeez, looking for a pedigree. Ciampa has history with him. He's especially considering our truth as well. 1. Kick out there by Ciampa. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oof. Cody Rhodes going to work on Ciampa now. I mean, I think most of that blood on the ring's Cody Rhodes, but some of it might be Ciampa's, to be honest. I don't know, and I'm sure Ciampa's loving every second of it. Jeez. Oh, Cody Rhodes yet again looking for another bionic elbow, so that's generally what this combo leads to. Well, it does again, jeez. There's Cody Rhodes now. Stalking Ciampa. Oh no, Ciampa! Yes, that shot right to the midsection, jeez. Just unleashing now on Cody, jeez. Cody's gone sent into the corner. Ciampa. Sending Cody. Oh, he's gone over the ropes there. Jeez, this is dangerous territory for Cody Rhodes. He does not want to be on the outside with Tommaso Ciampa. Luckily, there is count out available, so Ciampa will be forced to get back into the ring at some point if he cares enough about it to do so. Jeez, now the blood's on the outside now too. That was a nasty catch by the arm of Cody there. Jeez, Ciampa just using the barricade to go to work on Cody Rhodes right now. Jeez. It's absolutely just looking to destroy Cody Rhodes with his barricade. Jeez. Even destroy the barricade with Cody Rhodes as well. Jeez. Guess that smash right to the face again. Jeez. Ciampa just unrelenting right now. Jeez. Oof. And boom right to the face. Count of 6. Ciampa really needs to get back in the ring. Oh, what's Ciampa doing here? I have no idea. Jeez. I think he's debating about breaking up the count, but maybe want to do a little bit more damage to Cody first before he does that. Count of 8. Ciampa needs to be quick. Jeez. Breaks up the count, does Ciampa. Like I said, the blood is forming everywhere. It's under that next to the stairs now too. And you can see we're walking to the other one as well. And Ciampa sends Cody Rhodes back into the ring now. I mean, smashing him into the stairs. Oh, but Cody's back up to his feet. Shot to the face. And Cody Rhodes. Crossroads. Jeez. That was kind of almost out of nowhere. Jeez. Just quickly getting it. 1, 2, 3. Jeez. Cody Rhodes just saw the opportunity there and distracted Tommaso Ciampa, who's getting back into the ring. He pounced, literally. And was able to score the victory there. Jeez. Tommaso Ciampa, like I said, trying to do that damage to the outside, and the way he decided to bring Cody Rhodes back into the ring and whatnot. Honestly, might have been the smart play to like break the count and then get back in the ring and just wait for Cody Rhodes to get it back up. Exert the energy to pick himself back up and get back to the ring. I guess Cody's not going to take a count out if he can help it. So yeah, geez, maybe it would have been the smart play by Tommaso Ciampa, but nonetheless, Tommaso Ciampa was unsuccessful tonight at taking on Cody Rhodes one-on-one. I mean, there's a reason why Cody Rhodes is king of the ring winner. He had to beat AJ Styles, Damian Priest, Jacob Fatu, and John Cena. Arguably, there was some help with the old Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu situation, but still had to get through both of those men. So it kind of proves the caliber of Cody Rhodes is back on. And I think that momentum that maybe he lost at SummerSlam last year, Cody Rhodes is looking to build upon it now, and he's looking to be in full momentum soon heading in towards SummerSlam. Like I said, we got about 2 months before SummerSlam, to be fair, but only one pay-per-view divides said time. And split it in half, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Maybe he's looking to pass Ciampa's face at all the blood. Jeez.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Jeez, well, congratulations to Cody Rhodes on beating Ciampa here tonight. And hopefully I'll see you for the next part of Clash of the Castle.